Good morning. My name is Dr. Reverend William J. Plank. I'm a world inventor, aviator. I give all the honor to Jesus Christ. But today I want to share another world invention. It's a major breakthrough for me. I understand that people are highly against marijuana cannabis, but I feel that it's important as a Christian scientist to research and study and try to take something that is condemned as evil and try to find its proper use upon the earth. Jesus said in Genesis 1:29, all seed-bearing plants were created by God. So if we're using a seed-bearing plant in the wrong manner, then that is definitely due to ignorance. And so I did 3 years of research online and studying cannabinoid. Cannabinoid is a highly addictive toxin that is inside the marijuana plant. In its deepest origins of Hebrew, the marijuana plant has been said to be ruled by a demon. The demon's name is Marduk, one of the 72 lords of hell. This knowledge came from what is called the Lower Key of Solomon, which was a scroll written by Solomon during his rule upon the earth. He met with the devil and the 72 lords of hell and wrote down their names and their strength and their weakness. So this is what enabled Solomon to rule the earth completely. And the only person superior to Solomon in wisdom was Jesus himself. But on the scientific perspective, going back to the scientific perspective here, God is omniscience, all-knowing God. I did a huge study on biogenetics. Biogenetics is when mankind uses steroids in beef, cattle, poultry to beef them up, to mass them up so that they would produce healthier and stronger looking meats for cuts and cooking and chefing. I am a chef, and this is one of the reasons why it interests me. But in my findings, biogenetics is what mutates young females and males, but mostly females, sexual organs to become too mature too fast, and the brain stays immature. And what this does in the long run, people, is it makes pregnancy rates go skyrocketing because older males take advantage of the biogenetic mutations of these females eating almost raw meat, medium rare. They're eating meats and poultries and fish that have these biogenetics in them, which mutates their cells, and they produce larger breasts and mature vaginas and sexual organs too fast, too soon. So with that, I tried to find an antidote, and in my research I found that marijuana is a very powerful, non-harming, when it's properly measured by a scientist. If you take marijuana and add it to different animal feeds, corn feed, corn silage, pig food, cow, sheep, corn, animal antler growth formulas, if we do this, it does not harm the animal, but it will produce the same effect. It will allow the animal a hunger drive that will allow him to eat and mass up his body greater. Same effect as biogenetics. Not quite as massive as biogenetics, but enough that it's a green invent, it's a major invent, and it will cut down on the sexual pregnancy rates. It will definitely help mankind, and it's using, and if it is of the devil as it has been researched to be, then we're forcing an evil origin to do good instead of evil, which is exactly what Jesus is in the business of doing, is taking something evil and making it good. And that is Mark 10:27. All things are possible through Christ Jesus. So it's a major invention. I call it marijuana growth feed formula. And as a scientist and a researcher, I hoped and would hope that Obama or the presidencies of this country would allow me some place to be able to try to put all that theory and power and science to operations. I was thinking the Hornell military Camry would be a perfect place. It's completely compounded. It's got movie cameras around it. It's completely got barred up, and Staff Sergeant William Ernest would be more than glad to throw me in one of those rooms with a few beakers and allow me to bring forth such a $1 trillion invention. And that is a major breakthrough for good and not evil. All the Grow Zone area scientists would extremely like that, find that research. But that is over 4 years now of research and data, and in my scientific findings, the invention of all time for marijuana cannabis. And I thank Jesus Christ, and I thank the Spirit of Wisdom, and I thank dedication and research in those findings. Thank you.